Believe me, what Weight Watcher, including myself, wouldn't go absolutely crazy when they saw all the delicious-looking buns and cupcakes and pies here at Tiffany's Bakery in Schaumburg. Now tonight, PM Magazine is going to introduce you to a sweet and slender bakery in Cincinnati, Ohio. You see, there the dieters can eat all they want and they don't have to worry about extra inches on their waistline. So PM Magazine's Janet Davies is going to introduce us to a housewife who came up with a winning idea.
You see this woman? This is 35-year-old Judy Beck, mother of 3, BA psychology, former technical writer for a health food distributor. This slender woman has committed a cruel sin indeed. Just a few doors down from a diet workshop, this tough cookie opened a dessert shop. And how are people reacting?
Very good. Very good.
I adore the blueberry muffins. I just adore them.
I'm glad it's here.
Everybody is skeptical at first because it's a new idea. And I usually make believers out of people.
With 2 full-time and 2 part-time employees, Judy Beck has been operating Sweet and Slender for just a few months in the Thriftway shopping plaza of Cincinnati's Roselawn area. Her shop is the only one of its type in the entire country. Her goal? To give us back our cheese crowns and our Danish at half their calories and with all their sweet, rich flavor. And that's not just pie in the sky.
I went to California and I saw places where they were doing diet desserts using saccharin. They looked really beautiful, but they tasted terrible because saccharin has an aftertaste. And so I put saccharin and low-calorie together and thought it would be very simple. Just switch the sugar for the fructose and you have low-calorie desserts that taste good. Well, it was not that simple. And I worked in my kitchen for 9 months trying to figure out what I was doing. And slowly, slowly, the things came together until I had enough low-calorie, good-tasting desserts that I could start a business.
What was the first success?
My chocolate eclair was the first one.
How long did that take to develop?
I had never made an eclair before, and I really didn't know what it was supposed to do, so it wouldn't have taken as long if I knew what I was doing. It took about 2 weeks altogether.
Fructose is a natural sweetener that is 2 times as sweet as refined sugar and 4 times as expensive. Weekly, she uses 70 pounds of it in granulated form and 20 gallons of fructose syrup. And fructose is no cream puff to work with.
Fructose holds water. When you bake something, the steam rises out of it and then it rises and you got a lovely cake. Well, fructose holds the water in. It won't let it out unless you really decrease the moisture level in your recipe. So that I had a lot of cakes that really turned into pancakes instead, until I figured out it was very depressing.
But Judy's spirits are lifted now by using such ingredients as fructose, diet margarine, cream cheese. She makes that into chocolate. And other calorie shortcuts. She can turn this blueberry muffin into only 120 calories. Usually it weighs in at 208. Her ice cream is 26 calories per ounce. And her chocolate mousse, well, if you ordered it at a French restaurant, this serving would be 830 calories. Do you want to try a taste of 115?
What is the one item that has eluded you? What have you not perfected yet?
I don't have a really good cheesecake. The cheesecake, all summer, my kids are so sick of cheesecake. I've done at least 3 dozen different recipes for cheesecakes. And if I got it tasting really good, it wasn't low enough in calories. And if it was low enough, it tasted either like a quiche or a cheese blintz or something like that. We're working on it.
Judy says that she has one customer who sometimes comes in and asks her to fill a box with 1,100 calories of goodies. Now, I asked Judy to fill me a box with 850 calories, and this is what I got: a chocolate eclair, some strudel, 2 mousses, a Danish pretzel, cheese crown. Now, if we had used sugar, this box would be full of 2,000 calories.
You would think that Judy's unique baking business would be a sweet welcome to Weight Watchers and other diet groups. Nope, they're not interested.
They have been historically coupled with saccharin and artificial sweeteners. I have been trying to get away from artificial sweeteners, except for the desserts that I do for diabetics. So the Diet Workshop and Weight Watchers will not recommend anything that I do openly. They will not recommend it openly unless it has saccharin. I don't like saccharin, and I've been trying to get away from it. So we have a philosophical difference of opinion.
But do you have people who are on Weight Watchers programs coming in here?
I think they do.
Right now, Judy is selling her goodies to a few area restaurants and country clubs. But since she is a one-of-a-kind in this country, maybe someday she'll let the entire nation have its cake and eat it too.
There are bakers that are using fructose, but they're not trying to cut the calories, and we are doing the combination of both.
What do you want to do with this venture? Do you want to distribute nationally?
The possibilities are there. I will not do anything as far as growing until we are ready. I want to keep the quality standards high. Oh yes, nationwide is a goal in the future, and it will come. You know, I have every belief that we will be nationwide. I'm not going to put a date on it, but it's coming.
I'm just thrilled with them because I can eat and not get fat.
When you're in a bakery as good as Tiffany's in Schaumburg, forget about the calories if you can. You only live once. Mike will be back in a moment with more PM Magazine.